sounds like the Kardashian-Jenner family is facing a perfect storm of trouble. Rumors are swirling that Kim Kardashian and the rest of the family are being hit with bans and cancellations. Fallout from the Diddy case has thrown the family into even deeper trouble. With demands from fans and audiences to cancel their reality show on Hulu, the Kardashians could be facing their biggest crisis yet. If the show is canceled, it could spell the end of the Kardashian empire as we know it.
Hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, girl? Hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. Listen, the whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call. Girl, look, the world is scary enough, bitch, okay? And sometimes we just need a little escape and we need to be, you know, just a little entertained and just, you know, 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, and then we're back into reality. So this is kind of the vibe on my channel. Like we're on a FaceTime call. When we just need a little company and we just need a little escape, this is where you get it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if that is something that you are looking for. You know, my whole thing is that I can keep you company, whether you're feeling down or depressed or eating alone or just want a little you time. That's the whole point. So we got to talk about the Kardashians, best friend, because apparently, allegedly, they are freaking out over Diddy, honey. And girl, they might not be the only celebrities who are freaking out. So let's talk about it. Do you guys remember some weeks ago when the lawyer who was representing all of the alleged victims came out and said that he himself saw that list filled with celebrity names, right? Well, best friend, I got some tea for you. So the streets are talking, and they're saying that that is Diddy's last kind of surprise, you know, from his sleeve. Like that's his last resort, where he is going to allegedly leak a bunch of videos and names of people who were involved in these alleged freak-offs. So months ago, when all of this was going down, there was so many headlines saying that allegedly Diddy, he placed hidden cameras throughout his home so that he can film these celebrities doing these alleged unspeakable actions and hold them for the day he needed to blackmail them, okay?
Came here thinking or hoping or perhaps believing that I may start naming names. Well, that day will come, but it won't be today. The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individuals.
So after Tony Busby said that he might have a list of celebrity names, which we still have not seen, that is what is allegedly getting the Kardashians all worked up. And you know, Kris Jenner does not play when it comes to her 10%, honey. But there's also a lot of rumors saying that Hulu wants to cancel the Kardashians because they allegedly know that there's going to be this huge expose on all these celebrities and they don't want to, you know, gamble their money away. Because need I remind you, each Kardashian was paid over $100 million each by Hulu to sign the contract so that the Kardashian show would move over from the E! Entertainment channel to Hulu. So that's, of course, all alleged, bitch. Take it with a grain of salt, but I would not be surprised the way that Kris Jenner hustles. But listen, is it true that the Kardashians are getting canceled and that they are worried? Well, there's a lot of things that are being said about Kris Jenner trying to do anything she can to protect the family. But once that list is out, girl, the list is out. And let me tell you, Hollywood, Hollywood is going down, bitch. Down the road, down the witch's road. No reports from Hulu or any other businesses that are, you know, allegedly not wanting anything to do with the Kardashians. Now, do I think that Diddy has things on everybody? I do. That is my personal opinion. I definitely think that if Diddy goes down, I do believe that he is going to bring down many names. And we've talked about this. I believe that he's going to bring down a lot of people. Now, Kris Jenner and Diddy, they have been close in the past. And having Corey Gamble, her boyfriend, allegedly being best friends with Diddy, I do believe that there's going to be a lot of the Kardashians coming out that we do not know. Now, of course, because nothing is confirmed, take it all with a grain of salt. This is, of course, all alleged. It has not even made it to mainstream media. Now, I understand that a lot of people want the Kardashians to go away. They don't like the Kardashians, but making something like this up, I do believe can be very dangerous and harmful. Now, I definitely do believe that, like I said, if Diddy goes down, I definitely see a lot of Hollywood literally burning down because Diddy is like the Mecca. He has every contact possible. When Diddy throws a party, all the celebrities run. Okay, there are talks about him exposing the Illuminati. There's talks about him exposing the Scientology church. There's talks about him bringing down the Kardashian family. But then again, this is all talks. Now, I love a good conspiracy theory, but I also love to report what I believe to be the truth. There is nothing confirmed. There is nothing, being said. Kris Jenner is not on the run, right? But listen, let me tell you something, okay? As of right now, legally, there is absolutely nothing that the Kardashians have been involved in. There is not one thing that connects the Kardashians to Diddy, to his, to all of his mess, okay? Kris Jenner, only connection to Diddy is Corey Gamble, which is, her boyfriend, long-term boyfriend, okay? He is still the only one in the Kardashian-Jenner verse that follows Diddy. Now, a week before all of this shit went down with Diddy, the Kardashians, one by one, unfollowed him. Last one to unfollow him was Kris Jenner, and Corey Gamble, till this day, still follows him, okay? There's a lot of people that support Diddy still, a lot of people in the business, but not so many publicly. But allegedly, Corey, he is still very good friends with Diddy. And what happens to that? If Corey gets exposed, the Kardashians are going to get exposed. But Kris Jenner, she is very smart. I don't believe that Kris Jenner is going to allow anybody to come and mess with their, with her empire that she built, honey. She is getting that 10%, honey, okay? She is getting that 10%. I feel like there is going to be a lot of celebrities who are going to be going down with Diddy. There has to be, because these parties saw many celebrities. Every single celebrity, these white parties, these, 4th of July parties, all Memorial Day parties, all these parties that were happening, so many celebrities attended. But which ones are they? There's a lot of names that are, being thrown around, like Jay-Z, Beyonce, the Kardashians. There is names like Jennifer Lopez. I mean, so many different names of people who, yes, have been there and have some kind of connection with Diddy. Now, one of the things that I find so eerie, because that's the only word that I can think of, is the day that Kim Porter passed, may she rest in peace. Corey Gamble was right there in the house. He was seen arriving, and the coroner was still there and everything. I mean, he was very close to Kim Porter. So that's the thing that I just don't get, is like, if you have witnessed this type of behavior coming from this man like Diddy, how do you still support him? All those people who saw that Cassie video, okay, let's take the allegations of the freak offs and all that, put it aside for a second. Just that video with Cassie alone should be reason enough for you to absolutely distance yourself and publicly say, I don't support this monster. Period. You know what I mean? What more do you need to see? Okay? What he did to Cassie is reason enough. And then you add on everything else like freaking cherry on top of the damn cake. You know what I mean? But the fact that people still support this man, the fact that people like Ray J, who is Kim Kardashian's ex, who's also starred in, their inappropriate video, he is still supporting Diddy on all types of television interviews and everything. I'm just like, At what point do you continue to sell yourself? And my question is, are these celebrities scared of any type of blackmail that Diddy might have on them? And that's why they're supporting him. For example, Justin Bieber, there is many rumors that are suggesting that Justin Bieber is an alleged victim of Diddy, and that, you know, when he went to spend that 48 hours with Diddy, that allegedly a lot of things happened, you know, because, you know, he was only 13 years old. And there's a lot of cryptic things that Justin is saying online that people are like, what does this have to do with Diddy? Does this have to do with Haley? Does this have to do with Scooter Braun, with Selena Gomez? Who does this have to do with? Justin Bieber just recently unfollowed Diddy. I would say, like, you know, a couple months or 3 months ago, but there were times I remember that people were like, why is Justin Bieber still following Diddy? And it became so bad that they were like, it's because Diddy has something on Justin Bieber. It's because Diddy knows what he has is so big that Justin Bieber will never turn his back on him. But Justin did go and unfollow Diddy. So I just feel like there has to be some kind of exposing happening. And if there is that list, I think that the public should definitely see it, because we should not be supporting anybody who was involved in any type of these allegations. And still, I really hope I made it clear, if you are still supporting Diddy, just even after this damn Cassie video, you are the problem, okay? Period. Anyways, I don't know about the Kardashians. I mean, like I said, there's nothing legally, you know, binding them to Diddy. There's nothing legally that are suggesting that, you know, the Kardashians were involved in any freak offs or anything. So I don't think that they're going to be exposed, but I definitely do feel like maybe, you know, listen, people do things behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So maybe they weren't involved in the freak offs, but if the rumors are true that they're scared of something being leaked, maybe there's things that Diddy has on them, maybe business things, you know what I mean? Like maybe information that they don't want the world to know. So anyways, I'm going to definitely keep an eye on it, because I know for a fact that there's going to be tons of celebrities that are going to be exposed, because Diddy gives off small dick energy, and he gives off the energy like, girl, if I'm going down, I'm bringing everyone down with me. Down the road, down the witch's road. They're going down with him, honey, okay? Bitch, he's gonna Adele it. You know, I set fire to the rain. He's gonna Adele it, honey. There's a fire starting in my heart. Whew. Anyways, girl, what do we think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye.